We're going to explore Butte, Montana today, and I walked outside the hotel room. Before I walked out, I could smell the smoke from inside the hotel. It's really strong and you could see the smog there. I don't think you could see her, but Mother Mary is on top of that mountain. We're going to attempt to go see her. Not sure if there's a road all the way up there. I'm gonna look it up. Butte, Montana, Mother of the Rockies. So we wanted to see Our Lady of the Rockies and go up the mountain, but the road's closed to cars. You have to take a bus tour. And the address that was on Yelp took me to the mall, but we didn't go in. I called and she said the next tour was at 2 and it's 2 hours long and we can't do that. So we're gonna just drive to downtown Butte, Montana, check that out, and then we want to eat at Harvest Bread or Bread Harvest. I can't remember the name of it. There was one in Mentor, Ohio, near where we lived, and I loved it, but then they closed. That was years ago. I thought it was just, I didn't know it was a chain. And anyways, we saw it here, and so we're gonna have that for lunch. I have no idea if there's a place to park in Butte, Montana so we can walk around or what it's like, but let's go and check it out. We left Cookie in the hotel. We walked him. He's real tired. He's sleeping in his little bed. Red brick building is where we'll eat on our way back from downtown. It's right. Great Harvest Bread. So that's downtown, uptown. They call it uptown, I think I read, because, or do they call it downtown because it's built on the hill? Now I don't remember. But Butte, Montana was.
They call it uptown.
Uptown. Butte, Montana was burnt down. All the wood facade buildings were burnt down in the late 1800s and they were rebuilt with brick. So that's what we'll see, not the original downtown Butte. This town is known for lots of different minerals.
1/4 mile, turn right on South Arizona Street.
They're known for copper, silver, zinc, I think lead, I'm not sure what else. A little bit of everything. This is considered Midtown. Oh, and there's some of the mining. I'm not sure exactly what in this area. We put an address in because we wanted to see this antique place, but I'm not sure if we're going to be able to find it or not. We've been seeing lots of these four-wheelers. People just driving around on the street. I guess it's legal. It's a good way to get around. These are some of my favorite flowers. I think they're so pretty, or plants. Aren't they pretty? Now, these must be apartments. I would imagine everybody works in the mines. I don't know, or farming. Not sure what else they do here. Mine Bank Building.
Turn right at the traffic light.
I always like looking at historical older buildings. I think they're much more interesting than the newer buildings. Now some
Road closed.
Some new. Oh,
Through
maybe
traffic.
maybe there's a festival going on. That says Metals Sports Bar and Grill. We see a lot of medical marijuana stores, so that's legal here, but not recreational like in Oregon and California is not. It passed this year, but it's not legal until January to sell. Also, Washington is legal, recreational, and medical. We're just trying to find this one antique shop, but we may not be able to get to it, being that the road is closed. It looks like maybe they were preparing for a festival. We're in downtown Butte, and the antique shop that's over there is closed. I'm out of luck. We're just gonna walk down the street and see what's what. Well, the festival wasn't open yet. I'm assuming it'll be open on the weekend. Oh, Sally takes you right to the other street. I think where we're parked. But I want to see the rest of the town, so let's keep walking. There were some nice Harleys back there. Did you see them? Everybody was sitting outside, so I don't want to record. We got more construction here. I'm not sure what they're building. I'm sure just maybe a you know what they could use down here is like a hotel to bring people here, because I see quite a few businesses that are closed, which is not good for any town. Lots of open businesses too, but there's so many stores available. They need a hotel to bring people down here. This way you could walk around from your hotel and not have to drive in. Parking is not hard to find, so that's really nice. Most downtowns are impossible to get into. I was just saying how this town needed a hotel, and I guess there is one. Miners Hotel, a boutique hotel. Oh, it must be. I just passed it up. That must be it. I'll have to check Yelp for the reviews. But I'm sure they could use some new ones too. And here's the highways that are near here. 15 South and Route 90. 90 takes me right straight to Cleveland, Ohio. I thought we were lost, but we're not. Our car is down the street. Back in the car. It got hot all of a sudden. The festival that we were going to go through was not open, so we went down a different street. It's a good thing we got in the car because my phone was getting super hot. Not sure, but I do think this is part of, or it is the museum, because I saw it on the internet, and it overlooks Butte, Montana. There was a sign Willow said that says this is one of the most productive copper and silver mines. Butte Brewing, open now.
That looks like the museum right there.
Oh, that's that fire pit. Visitor information and viewing stand. Yeah, you go in there and you get to see that pit. So we were passing the Berkeley Pit Museum, and I told Rick to pull over, and it's only $2 for adults and $1 for kids, age 4 and under, free, Monday through Saturday, 8 to 8, Sunday 9 to 6. Perfect. Look how cool. And they even have a little ice cream place and bathrooms on the other side. And then that's the town of Butte, and in there is the store that where you pay and you could buy different minerals, copper and other items like that. So let's check out this pit. Here.
It is.
Yeah, it's cool in here.
Cement tube. Hello.
Echo. Echo.
Echo.
It's like a subway. The woman inside said they blow cannons off once in a while to scare the birds away. Why do they don't want the birds here? She didn't want us to think that we were getting shot at, so that's why she let us know. I saw this on the internet, but I did not think about even coming here, and we just drove right by it. I'm like, oh my gosh, stop. So this Berkeley pit from 1955 to 1982, when it was active, And now it's just a tourist attraction, if you want to call it that. Black Cave Mining, 1948 to 1967. That's when I was born. You'll have to look this up. I don't want to take too much time showing you all the articles because we could be here all day. Berkeley Pit treating the water. What's in the water? The water has a very high concentration of copper, cadmium, cobalt, iron, manganese, and zinc. All of these metals occur naturally in minerals found in underground mines and Berkeley Pit. The water also contains concentration of arsenic. The water in the pit had the pH about 2.5, which is about as acidic as cola or vinegar. I didn't even realize there was water in here until we walked through this tunnel out here.
Yeah, neither did I.
Those people out there on boats, sir.
Looks like a boat. What is that?
See that road that goes down the side all the way?
So Noah says I can move here since I have my lake, my water that is required to wherever I decide to settle down one day. Water in a mining pit is not the idea I had, Noah. What's that noise?
Scare the birds away.
That's not cannon shots.
She said different noises.
Oh, you know what? Maybe they want to scare them away so they don't die. Because they said that it's like...
Toxic.
Yeah.
That's exactly why.
Can you folks hear that? Yesterday we were trying to figure out how we can get a better video or picture of this, and I didn't realize this was like a museum until this morning when I saw it on the internet, and then we ran right across it, so worked out perfectly. So this pit is about a mile deep with the water, much deeper than I thought. Look at that, pretty wild. So look it up, Berkeley Pit. All right, goodbye Berkeley Pit. It was definitely worth seeing. And look at this nice landscaping that they have here. Cool stuff in the gift shop. That's the Civic Center. And we drove past this train before, and I've been meaning to stop and take a picture. So here we are, Northern Pacific. That's an old train. I wonder what year this is. Noah always loved trains, even when he was little. He loved Thomas the Train. So he still loves trains of any kind. Not sure if you can see that, but it says 1899. Let's zoom in. I am so hungry. We keep stopping at thing. Are you hungry, Noah?
Very.
Yes. We keep stopping. We gotta eat already. Thank you. Well, sorry folks, I ate everything before I could show you. I was so hungry. But we have a hot bag of food, of biscuit and egg sandwiches, and cinnamon rolls for tonight at the hotel. I know, that's not supposed to be healthy, but you gotta live a little bit. There's one thing that I noticed there's lots of, and they're tiny casinos. I guess I looked it up, and you're allowed to gamble up to $2, something like Keno, and small little games, not any big time gambling.